Alright, how's it going? So today's exercise, what we're going to be doing, hello and welcome. Introducing you to today's exercise. What we're going to be doing is 4 rounds, 10 repetitions each of these 4 exercises. The goal is to move from exercise to exercise nice and smoothly without any breaks in between. You're just going to go down the list, 1, 2, 3, 4. As soon as you finish the 4th exercise, come right back up to the top, do your 10 reps for each of them, and once you do that 4 times, you're done. So ideally you do it as quickly as you can, get a little bit of a metabolic effect, and you'll still be getting some strength from this workout. So the movements that we're going to be doing are the jumping jack, starting off. So with the jumping jack, hands and feet together, you're going to jump until your feet are just outside of hip width, and the hands are going to come up together, and then jumping back together. You can jump wider if you want. So that's a standard jumping jack. If that's too much impact or if that doesn't work for you, you can do a step jack. So with a step jack, you're going to take one step out and the hands come up together, step back together, and the other leg steps, and back. So 1 repetition is hands up and back down, or with the step jack, same thing. Feet go apart, hands together, and back. So that'd be 1 repetition. 10 repetitions of that. Next, we're going to be doing an air squat. So with an air squat, you want to keep your spine in a nice straight position. Again, you don't want to be all sorts of bent and curled and such, so just keep the spine in good position again. And we're going to lower ourselves by pushing our hips back and down. Lower ourselves until that hip crease is below the knee, ideally. If you can't get that low, then just go as low as you can, maybe a half squat, and back up. So whenever we're coming back up, squeeze your glutes, and that's going to help you come back to a standing position. So those are the 2 ways you can do it. Now, if you can't get to that full squat position or even a half squat, just go wherever you can and come back up. We're just going to keep working that and trying to get lower each time. Next, we're going to be doing some lunges, 10 of them. That's going to be 5 per leg. So the big thing with lunges is you don't want to be tightrope walking whenever you step forward. So you see my feet are together, it's kind of hard to balance. Whenever you step forward, you want to keep that nice, wide, stable position, lowering yourself until that knee is almost to the ground and back up. You'll notice whenever I'm doing a lunge, at the bottom position, my legs at about a 90-degree angle here, back up. So if that's a little bit difficult, going all the way down, you can do kind of a half rep, just going wherever you can. Now be mindful of your knee when you do these. You do not want your knee bowing in, and you don't want it going especially outward. You want to keep it a nice straight alignment. So if that's still too difficult, just going to not quite full depth, then what you can do is take a step forward, and you're just going to lower yourself and back up. Lower and up. So you're going to do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other leg. Last thing we're going to be doing is a good morning. Normally you do this with weight. We're not going to use weight for this exercise. We don't need it. So with a good morning, again, staying in a nice tall position, you're going to push your hips back, hinge at your hips. The only thing really initiating your movement, your knees may bend a little bit. That's not the goal here specifically, but it's fine. You're going to go to about parallel to the ground, squeeze your glutes to bring yourself back up. Lowering down, again, keeping that spine straight, and back up. So now with that one, if you can't get parallel to the ground without rounding or anything like that, then just go as low as you can. May even be right here, but be sure to squeeze those glutes on the way back up. So once again, 4 rounds, 10 repetitions each, jumping jacks, air squats, lunges, and no weight good mornings. Get to it.